I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one,
excuse the munching,
advantage
fellas.
Defense.
We live.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
This first drive,
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing Jones. That's complete to Slayton. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
Darius Slayton with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Giants 7, Washington 0. Graham Gano set.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. But it'll be 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Smith flushed out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, Smith. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield,
last time I
more
played
than
these
prepared
Redskins,
for that one.
He played pretty good.
On 1st and 10.
I don't know what's the problem right now.
Catch made by Slayton. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
New York.
Saquon Barkley with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And it's good.
It depends on what type of defense I'm going against.
First quarter lead.
That's who's going to have a big game. But
Graham Gano set
who's open on different plays.
Here to kick it away.
I played my last opponent. He was trash. He was just a rollout bum.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as
Rams,
it's through the end zone for a touchback.
You got an old Super Bowl team. Trash. He's a rollout bum. He actually got rid of Brady and got Baker so he can roll out. Old bum.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't
Oh, Madden, come on.
deeper on that one.
I'm so nice with these statistics, man.
Not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Second and inches.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
Nasty with the hit stick. What? It's just bouncing off, bro. I want to know who was that? That was a safety, so.
On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal.
Paid man right there. That's that paid man. Real life.
They needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Yeah, but what's this nigga doing?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Smith now to throw.
Pick. Oh.
This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas.
That nigga went too
back.
back.
Here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, when you ain't got no good
throwing the football. So what you got to do? You got to kind of down focus.
Linebackers, they don't react.
Tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with him, man. He played
Let's see if his
good
confidence
style
can
last
increase.
game. I played him. That's what happens when you play bombs.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
On 1st down, it's Smith. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
And 6 at the Giants' 48-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Smith. And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson.
When the linebacker's able to sit at the 2nd level and see things develop in front of him, as soon as he got a hint that the quarterback was checking it down, he just made a beeline directly for the receiver and ended up making the play.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson.
Get on! What the fuck?
And he will
couldn't get past one guy, huh?
About the 40. Give him 7 yards.
Yeah, that offensive lineman held that shit down. I don't like how they don't give me enough time to pick the play.
Now a 1st down throw. It's Smith. That one caught by Gibson. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That's why I said I kind of like
We've seen quite
that
a
he
bit of
took
the
the
short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. If they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain.
So you start getting used to what they do.
Creep up, start to pressure receivers. Now you go over.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this 1st quarter. Picked by Julian Love. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Yeah, he's terrible, man. I don't know what he's doing.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up.
Good as hell
They've been
last
playing
game I
so
played.
well. Yeah, they didn't get
last time I played him, he was making good reads.
On defense and gave up
He was
a
dotting me up.
They created their own big
He's
play with
running
a pick
the
6.
ball.
This one may be over.
Yeah,
Some good
just
defense
the first
here and
half, but that
there.
lead has swelled to the point where you're
I don't know what
wondering
the fuck
if it is
like it's
over
a kid
already.
playing right now.
And that'll
Just
carry
running
over
and
the
you go
back
right
line
to
of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
I'll tell you how to be good in this game, right? To be good in this
Washington
game.
offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't
To be good in this game,
in now.
all you gotta know how to do
Good field position means
is make
go
good
ahead and
reads.
attack
At
on
least at
offense,
passing.
try to
Running.
press the advantage a little bit.
The last two man, this man, the last man, been easy with running. So if you find a runner, he
No,
sucks.
because it's exactly what you're supposed to
Running
do.
is
You
very
can't have
easy.
good field
Passing is
position,
where
not try to take
you know you're
advantage of
nice.
it.
You can read the
Sometimes the defense
defense.
makes a good play too.
If you can pass and dot somebody up, you're nice.
From the 31, Smith. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 36. And he will bring it back. It's a
You gotta learn how to read
pick
the
6 and a
defense, read
Giants
the
touchdown.
user, make quick reads. I have the
Pick
trashiest
6
offensive line in
extending
the
this
game.
lead even further. And, boy,
And
it's been a
I
while
always
since
get
I've seen the team
passes off
struggle
because I
this
can read
badly
the
in the first
defense
half.
real
I
fast.
think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start
About
the
to be
third quarter.
7-2,
But
my
things don't
fucking
improve
Giants.
fast then. I think the backups get a lot of play in the
Niggas
second
got a
half.
Super Bowl
An
team.
entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Nice quarterbacks. Still suck.
Graham Gano.
This right here
Kickoff.
is skill.
Gano out to kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
I remember I was
And
playing in
they'll
one
just take a
league.
seat, and the drive will begin
My
at the
man had the
25-yard
Dolphins.
line.
Oh my goodness. He made the playoffs with the Dolphins. We earned my respect, boy. Because he played exactly like me.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so
Yeah,
cautious as to just
gonna
really
run him. He's
take
down by
things
28
in, and now
points
you're not
and
going to
you're
play
up
loose enough to give
running
your team
the
a chance to
ball, like,
score.
come on, bro. You
But
gotta
still have to
pass.
be
You
careful
gotta
because
pass
those
the ball,
defensive
bro.
guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch.
Gotta pass
All
the ball,
evidence
my
to the
guy.
contrary on that last possession, though.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards.
Get off the phone.
3rd and 2 more.
Get off that phone.
I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit
The
up in
fuck
this
you
booth,
know?
right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct.
can't wait till I get off
But
this
I would
game,
like to
boy.
see them open things up, because otherwise
What
this
happened?
defense is going
What's
to gang
that?
up on the run and shut them down.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
You already
Give
there,
this
bro.
time to the
You
tailback.
can't run on
And that
me.
play will go nowhere.
Yes.
Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Oh, I gotta go check on this girl. She about to get her ass whooped today.
2nd and 11 now.
Really testing me today.
A shotgun snap for Smith. Got a man. It's Gibson
Who
complete.
is
After
it
the
was
completion,
him.
we're going to get a
Yeah, I'm
timeout,
out.
an injured player.
Jesus, you bouncing
While the
off
training
fucking
staff
trucks
takes
like
a peek, we'll take a break.
fucking Derrick Henry.
Washington on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They run with a former Buccaneer. It's Peyton Barber, and he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Smith to the right side to Eric Ebron. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
yards.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Throwing again on second down. Smith. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the rookie, Xavier McKinney. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And he's got it. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Darius Slayton with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Giants have got it on cruise control. And this one through the uprights and good.
Makes the score Giants 35. Washington, nothing.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think can absorb that contact.
Washington on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. From the shotgun now. Here's an
money
inside
man right
give.
there, the money maker.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
He earned that.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
He got 10 sacks last year.
Once we hit halftime, as we do all season,
double
we'll send it down to
team
Jonathan
every
Coachman
play
in
as a
Orlando.
defensive
He'll have
tackle.
all the
You get
stats
10
and
sacks.
scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On the return is Pettis.
Gentleman was right about him.
A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard
right
return.
and
it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
35-yard line.
This nigga 7-0. Look at this.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to
Taking down
begin their
all
next
undefeated.
drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. No, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
I figured something out. I don't know if it's going to work. Let me see. Let's see if we can
Operating from the gun, Jones. He's trying to
try
fit
and
it
shout
into
something out.
Shepard, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the rookie, Xavier McKinney. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll take over. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1,
that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety.
I know I had somebody
shot in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
After the interception, here's Smith. And he'll complete this to Gibson. It's a gain of 5, and it's a second down.
Now that's the type of play gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
To throw again on second down. Smith looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Smith on first down. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Smith throwing again. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. And he'll get here to his running back. He will push his way down to about the 14. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long third and goal. So now on fourth down, Washington will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. And Hopkins' kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
got mad defeaters out there. Steelers, Packers. If I play their ass, I beat the Eagles.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively and offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Jones. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Jones on first down. But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Chase Young able to record his 5th sack of the season.
For a rookie first-rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now.
I haven't really had to do
offense has moved the ball. He hasn't been needed to here in the 3rd. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, the good news, they got the stop defensively. The bad news, this is a huge hole that they're in right now. How do they start to dig out of it?
That's a great question because we're not even going to talk about how do they win it, right? We want to see how they can kind of claw back and at least make themselves feel better about the game because this one is likely out of reach, but maybe one possession at a time. Try and play a little bit better and have some respect when you come out of the game.
On 2nd and 10, Smith. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Smith to throw on 3rd down. And he finds McLaurin. And able to get this one across the 45.
I don't have no pressure on his quarterback.
Before he's brought down.
That's good for a Washington. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
first down. Gibson. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now Heineke looking deep here for Ebron. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards. First down, Giants.
Under 10.
Looking to throw. Jones. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for him.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be a second down. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Barkley on the carry.
A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Throwing Jones. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Complete to
Evan Ingram, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Giants just continue to pour it on. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Julian Love picks it, and he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this third quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bud Dupree.
The
blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 24-yard line. 15. A big pickup there on the run. 43 yards on the ground. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Back now at FedEx Field. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Daniel Brown. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And thanks to the interception, the Giants offense cashes in with 6. Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
The score, Giants 49, Washington 3.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
I'm telling you, man, my guys are about to be good.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up in the
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Washington on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Mike, check, 59. Man, I got you. Warrior 70.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
You see that?
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
48.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 15. 19 tight.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down.
We ain't giving up nothing, sir. 59 mark, check.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
That's good.
23 yards, the final tally.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
On second down now, it's Gibson, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. And Gibson,
already beat him
his
twice.
third touchdown now.
Second win, so I ain't got to play the Redskins no
Washington
more.
able to at least knock this
I got 3
deficit
wins in
down
the
a bit.
division. I played the Cowboys.
And they make the score a little bit more
Might be at the top of
respectable
the
here
division.
in our final quarter of play.
Giants 49.
I'm not going to be at the top of the division until I beat the Eagles.
Set now to kick this one away,
Get
and
him
off
second
it
most. Nobody
goes.
seemed to be beating the fucking Eagles. I don't know why.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. It was Minka Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Third down.
Here's Jones on 3rd down. That's complete to Gallman. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Let's go up on it.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the snap here.
First and 10.
And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forced passes it incomplete.
What happened?
We've seen this quite a few
What
times in
happened?
this game.
What
Offensive
happened to
line
you?
unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Here we go. Here we go. 70
Get the fuck out of here, man.
And they work this out past the 25. 22 yards there, a first down.
Look at that.
Offense
They
for
can't
them
get no
has been at
pressure.
a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing
Williams getting
themselves,
triple
but they're
teams.
also looking forward now because now these
Yeah.
plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
29.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him,
Wow,
the coverage
come on,
downfield, equally good.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the rookie, Xavier McKinney. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in
you
this
can't
game
do that
like
against,
maybe
like, a
they're
good
facing a
team.
Canadian defense.
Like they got pressure.
12 guys on the
He
field.
wouldn't be able to do
It
that
feels like there's an
since,
extra on
my boys
every
don't get that
snap
much pressure.
because
He can sit
they have
back.
really struggled to make headway through the air.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 17 yards and a giant first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
Good game.